It's a great day, my amazing CEOs. Thanks for welcoming me into your home this morning or this afternoon or into your office if you're watching the replay, by the way. It's an honor and a privilege to serve you this morning as we talk to all the CEOs out there who are ready to not only serve more, but sell more. We start every morning with a business case. And this morning, Millie and Taylor, two college students from Tulane University, often found yoga mats unhelpful during their workout. Instead of just doing yoga, they found out doing various exercises, they were working too hard to compensate to get the support they wanted. Well, what did they figure out? Well, they figured out the yoga mats they had using in that today, they weren't versatile enough for all different workouts that needed to be done when they were doing yoga. So enter the stat mat. Millie and Taylor invented their own yoga mat. And it was a new kind of mat, by the way, and it folds and it had extra support when you were working out. Now, this innovative design wasn't just a yoga mat. It acted as an additional piece of equipment when it folded. Here's the cool idea. They needed help growing the business. So they had an idea, they had a mat, now they need to grow the business. Sound familiar as a CEO? Did you know that half or 50% of all small businesses fail in the first 5 years? And Millie and Taylor said, no, we're not going to be part of that. So we're going to turn to Shark Tank. Now, they had to have a sales strategy. They had to have a sales message. They had to have a unique selling point. These are all the things they had to do just to get on to Shark Tank because they faced some of the most successful entrepreneurs that were out there. But you know what? When they finally got their shot and they shared their sales system and their sales strategy, after some negotiation, of course, they struck a deal with Lori Greiner. Now, the exposure from the show kind of took their sales to another level, but here's what it proved. It proved that when you have a sales system and you have a sales message, your business will go a lot further. Now, for CEOs, here's the important lesson I want you to understand this morning. Having a well thought out sales strategy can change your entire business. Just like Millie and Taylor, you need to identify your unique selling point, then have a sales message to communicate that to your potential customers and clients who you can serve. What's the big takeaway? With Millie and Taylor, they didn't just create a product. They learned how to sell it so they could change lives all over the world. You do that, and you will see your sales go up, 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 in a way. With that being said, my name, by the way, is Shay Brown. It is an honor and a privilege to serve you this morning on the CEO Sales Huddle. And every morning when we get started, we like to start the same way. And that is with our mantra. I believe every business should have a mantra. And our mantra is focus on sales. Now, I know that might sound like not revolutionary, but I'm going to say it again. Focus on sales. What's the mantra? Focus on sales. As a CEO, what do you have to do? Focus on sales. Now, here's the point I want to make. If you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. Repeat after me. If you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. Why? Because sales, at the end of the day, is the oxygen. I did say oxygen. For every great business in history. And without sales, there's always more money going out than there is coming in. Shay, what's the point you want to make? Selling is serious business. This is very serious business. As a CEO, I know you get that intellectually. I know you get it. I know deep down you're saying, Shay, I get it. But that's why we say focus on sales every single morning. Make that one of the focuses. And that's what we do during this small segment that we have together as part of your CEO Sales Huddle. And for some of you, maybe this is the only huddle you have all day regarding sales. And for others, you have this, and you have to get with your team, by the way. So here's what I want you to know as a CEO. We must learn, we must earn, and we must return. Now, this is our pledge as a CEO. So go ahead and repeat this after me. I have to learn something new in order to earn new revenue from current clients, in order to get new and old clients to return. So I must learn, I must earn, and I must what? Return. That is absolutely correct. Now, what are our objectives? Our objectives we get together every single morning. It's about assessing our daily sales progress. It's about looking at the roadblocks. We did a whole case study this morning, and we really looked at the roadblocks they had, by the way. And then at the end of the day, it's about making sure that we understand the 5 sales pillars that every CEO must know and understand in order to be successful. Sales pillar number 1, you must have a one-page CEO sales plan. What's up, Daryl Stinson? What's up, Karen? What's up? I see you in the building, by the way. We must also have a sales cycle, a sales message, and one of my favorite is we've got to understand the CEO sales dashboard. We're going to spend a whole segment on that. I love it. It's one of my favorite things to do. Well, outside of talking to you, by the way, every single morning. And don't forget about that sales team. Someone has to generate the revenue in the business in order to purchase the resources. We need resources to execute the vision we have for the people we were called to serve, by the way. So if you're out there this morning, if you haven't already checked in, do me a favor, look right below the video, and put a hashtag I'm here. Now, the hashtag I'm here, if you can do it because you're on the social media platform, that would be really, really cool. Love to connect with you, by the way. If you can't, maybe you're on our streaming platform, maybe on Roku or Apple TV, or maybe you download the podcast. We're on the podcast every single morning, by the way, or streaming on YouTube, wherever you're watching. Do me a favor. Let's just connect. If you're watching the replay, you can put hashtag replay, by the way. But let's just connect. How do we connect? Do me a favor. You can go over to @IamCheBrown. Drop me a DM. Let me know you're in the building. That is so cool, by the way. So just drop me a DM over at @IamCheBrown. You can see me, but I can't see you. So how cool would that be for you and I to be able to connect, by the way? Now, for those folks that want to know, what is the purpose of CEO Sales Huddle? What is the purpose? Why do we get together? CEO Sales Huddle is a place where CEOs gather to understand how to sell more faster. Now you're a CEO. I know you already know how to sell. I get that. But you want to sell more faster. Why? Because it's about sales growth. It's about accountability. And it's about consistency. And you may have heard this before, that consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. Having said that, what do most people struggle with most? They struggle with consistency. So here's the cool part. We get together. We get to spend this 15 minutes each day. Now, it's 15 minutes there. You think about it, there's 1,440 minutes in every single day. Never 1,441. Never. It's 1,440 minutes. I get the same amount of time. You get the same amount of time. Everybody gets the same amount of time. And you're focused on sales. So when you show up, the whole purpose of this is to get 1% better every single day. You might be saying, Shay, why? What's my number one outcome? Why do we get together? Why do we show up? Why do we have the CEO Sales Huddle? And you might already be having your sales meeting every morning. Here's why people join every single morning from all over the world. We appreciate you allowing us to be in your office, in your car. Some of you are in your kitchen right now. Some of you are on your mobile device. Some of you right now, as you're watching right now, you got the AirPods and you might even be at the gym. It's about $100,000 plus a month of consistent, predictable, reliable revenue. So you improve the one area of your business, which is sales. You get better at serving, which we just talked about today. And guess what? You generate more revenue, you serve more people, and you make a biggest difference in the world. Now, the number one challenge that I heard from a number of folks is, Shay, how do you really get to $100,000 plus a month? For some of you, that was like overexciting. It was like a big, big stretch. And for others, it was no big deal. You're like, Shay, I get that. Not a big deal at all. Well, here's how we do it. And we answered that question because we first did it for ourselves. We said, look, this is working for us. And then we started sharing this CEO sales dashboard with our most successful private clients. And they were actually implementing it and they were getting the results. And here's the real cool news. If someone else has done it, you can as well. So it's called the CEO Sales Dashboard. And it's about measuring 5 key components. So here's the cool. You only need 5. Leads, appointments, offers, deals, and repeat business. Now, here's the message. What gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. So now you can tune in and you can go ahead and download the CEO Sales Dashboard. Like right now, you can open up your computer. We're going to open it up as well. And you can download it. And it's going to look just like this. It's an Excel sheet. So we made this easy to understand, easy to implement in your business. And this is the number one tool that I know of across the planet that can help you get to $100,000 a month because of the one principle that works. And that principle is what gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. Yes, you got that. So let's go across the top and look at the dates. So you go all across, look at the dates. Now you can go ahead and adjust this to make it easy for you and then come down and we're going to look at leads, appointments, offers, deals, and repeat business. Now, this is a simple Excel sheet, but it's so powerful. So don't miss the powerful point. Now, you go down to leads. Now, we're going to look at leads for a moment. Now, maybe you open this up. If you haven't downloaded it, go to ceosalesdashboard.com. There's no credit card. There's no check. There's nothing needed. Just go there now. And you go to leads. Now, we can look at appointments, offers, deals, and so forth. I just want to start at leads today. And when you go look at these, there's a couple different categories. And when you look at those categories, you'll see there's new leads to the CRM. So I want you to think about it. Open up your CRM right now. Now, some of you are doing this because you've worked on the CEO sales dashboard before. This is what you do. This is the CEO sales dashboard. We're looking at just one metric right now. And that one metric we're looking at is leads. It's inside of here. And I want you right now to open it up. Now, some of you have given this to your assistant and your assistant's filling this out. That's fine. Some of you, you're doing this yourself. That's fine. This is the most important, 3 minutes a day. You just show up. Even if you don't show up, you do this, your sales will go up. How many leads were new to the CRM yesterday? How many leads were new to the CRM the day before? You go back to last week. How many were engaged leads? How many were referrals? Or your team just worked hard. The leads came in, and when the leads come in, they don't come in qualified. You get that. They don't come in qualified. You have to go back out there and you have to talk to someone, or you have to take them through a sales system and qualify them. And I want you to go ahead and put that in there. Now, here's the point we're going to make. What gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. You can use the CEO sales dashboard, and you can come down and you can put your number one product there. Like, I believe for most CEOs, I believe in the 80-20 rule. I didn't create the rule. Okay, I really didn't. But the rule works, by the way. If you think about it, 20% of your activities produce 80% of your results. And most of my clients, when we got started, it wasn't their fault. We were measuring using the CEO sales dashboard. It was working for us. And then we started sharing with our private clients, and now it works for them. So go over to www.ceosalesdashboard.com. Download it now, by the way. And then after we do that, we're going to celebrate some wins. We're going to look at what's working in our business. We'll say, yes, here's what's working. Let's celebrate some wins. Powerful people ask powerful questions. Why? Because questions steer focus. And in this life, I promise you, you get exactly what you focus on. So let's go ahead and focus on what are you most proud of for the sales department yesterday. Now, we're just talking about the sales department. I'm not asking you to go look at any other area of the business. I'm not asking you to go back and look at what happened in your life this weekend. No. In the sales department, what are you most proud of? Seriously. What was your biggest accomplishment with the sales department yesterday? Some of you can go back and look at the last week if you want to. That's cool. That's certainly fair game. Last week, what are you most proud of? Seriously, for the sales department. And if you can come on here right now, and I could bring you on here right now, what would you want to brag about in the sales department? Like, this is a good question. Powerful people ask powerful questions because questions their focus. And I promise you, in this life, you get exactly what you focus on. I know I'm being a little silly right now, but I want you to hear my heart is. But then we don't leave it at just our biggest accomplishments. One thing I like about the CEO Sales Huddle, successful people are always checking in. They're measuring, they're managing. That's what the CEO dashboard is about. But then we ask the tough questions as well. And the next question I want you to ask yourself is, what was your biggest roadblock? What hurdles were really out there? Now, powerful people ask powerful questions. What was your biggest roadblock yesterday in the sales department? Some of you are looking at last week. Some of you who show up every single morning, all you great CEOs show up every single morning, you're looking at the trends over the last month. So depending on where you are right now, some of you it's a fresh start right now. What's preventing you today from moving forward? And what's the one thing that you can do today for the sales department? As a CEO, you control allocating the sales people. You control for the sales department, allocating the sales processes. You control making sure the sales department has the right resources. So you look at yourself as the CEO. You say, Shay, here's the one thing that I can do. That if I do it, it would help move my business forward. Powerful people ask powerful questions because questions steer focus. And in this life, you get exactly what you focus on. And my message of the day, for you is focus on your sales strategy. Take a moment right now, step back, look at your sales strategy, just like we did the case study this morning. Just like we did the case study this morning, and ask yourself, you know what is my sales strategy? Because you understand what gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. If you haven't downloaded the CEO Sales Dashboard, because you want to get to $100,000 a month of consistent, predictable, reliable revenue, head over there right now. Download the CEO Sales Dashboard at www.ceosalesdashboard.com. Download it. Go fill out these leads, the appointments, the offers, deals. For those that email me. Or those that just send it to me over at I am Che Brown. You know, every single morning I respond back with it. And I know it's very personal. We don't share it on here, but I'm going to encourage you to take that step today, because when you do that and you focus on your sales strategy, you will see your sales go up, 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 up in a way. With that being said, my name is Che Brown, host of the CEO Sales Huddle. It's been an honor and a privilege to broadcast a stream directly into your home this morning, or into your car, or into your mobile devices, or maybe I'm on your AirPods right now, or your headphones, and you're listening to me while you're getting dressed, or maybe you have another meeting in just a few seconds. You're gonna be jumping on with your team, or you gotta get to your team meeting. We appreciate it. With that being said, make it a great day, everyone, and we'll make good things happen. We connect again next time. God bless, and keep doing God's work. I'll see you at the next CEO Sales Huddle. Peace.